Hey there, folks, and welcome back to the Icenia campaign. Last time, I fought through a very congested nose and lack of energy, and I actually gained some energy from embarking on a probably not particularly thought through, but all the same exciting new war against Meridia. Actually, I haven't declared the war yet, but I was getting in position to do so and actually taking some time to think through a strategy. And I do think I have the strategy in mind. Now, again, the belligerents are going to be myself and, I guess, Brigantia versus Marinia, Menapia, and Nuria. Now, one effect of this, or one sort of element of this, is that Treweria is not going to get involved, as far as I can tell. They're not allied with anyone in that allegiance, or in that alliance, excuse me. If they were involved, I could have sailed my navy down the river and used all of this extra sort of area for my navy to go to get my troops into an interesting position, such as back here. But with them not involved and probably not giving, what's it called, open borders with military access is what it's called, with any of the other nations, as far as I can imagine, this river probably won't play a big role. I can come here, at least on the Rhaenus, and bring my soldiers here into Minaritum, but I do want to start in Lugadurum. It's both a port and also the provincial capital, so that's a really good starting point, obviously. Over here, the provincial capital is presumably Tarwena, which is fortified, but controlling the port is going to be handy. I don't anticipate them to pose much of a naval issue, but the other thing I'm going to do is keep my eyes peeled for mercenaries that aren't hired that are nearby. Now, the mercenaries in Durwernum are likely to be among the mercenaries that get hired. I think the AI prefers to hire mercenaries that are physically closer to the front. So this force here is close by, but without ships, they're going to be stuck black-flagged in my territory and have to march their way up into the uncolonized territory to become not black-flagged, and even then they're going to be really far away from everything. So I'm not super worried about them using mercenaries on Britannia, excuse me. Mercenaries I can't see that are around sort of northeast Gaul, that could be more of an issue, but we'll deal with it when we deal with it. We can always hire the mercenaries around here ourselves. We have plenty of money stored up. We do have some manpower stored up. Let's go for it. So 9th of August, we're going to get this going. Declare war on Merinia. Going to take Merinia. Yep. They're going to bring in Menapia and Nuria. We're going to bring in Brigantia. It is what it is. I can't not bring them in, so that's going to help, I guess. So let's go for it. Declare war on Merinia. Confirm. All right. The Belgae, local power Merinia, Menapia, and Nuria have all rallied together to defend in this war. Very good. We're at speed 2. Now we begin the naval invasion. So let's head on into Gessoriacum is what it's called. Take that, and then we'll come on in further. I guess once we take it, we could... I guess we have to... Yeah, we can't reach the... So the provincial capital is actually down here, bizarrely. Oh, it's actually 2 different provinces. Okay, that's why. So... yeah, okay. I think in terms of the things we want to take from this, mainly I want to fully control Meridia. That is my main goal, and getting bits of other pieces of other provinces is nice too, but mainly controlling Meridia is my main goal. So not going to be too greedy here. Not going to go for some sort of crazy coastal scheme. We're just going to try and take Meridia, and of course we want to get everything else down on the way there. So make sure all my guys are moving. You as well, please go. I'll have to get them linked up once they land. Everyone over here. Good stuff. Let us resume. Let's see what these forces do in reaction. I'm already getting blockade war score, so that's where that 5 is coming from. Oh, we are going to actually attack them immediately. That's a good start. How about down here? Doesn't look like it. All right. Battle of Lugadurum. I'm just looking at this as well, making sure. Yeah, we're going to win. We're not going to suffer too many losses from that, hopefully. I didn't set my tactics, though. That's annoying. I got to do that now. We actually lost less troops than they lost, so that's a good start. Okay. Now, I got to get these tactics fixed before I go any further. Shock action is... Actually, shock action is the correct tactic there, so that's fine. You, though, definitely not shock action. We're going to switch you over to envelopment. Set you to attachment allowed, and this force will follow you. There we go. That is now fixed. And you guys are still on the way over. Can I just fix you mid-movement? Yes, I can. Should have done this. This is a very, very slight micro mistake, not a huge deal. Oh, yeah, I gotta wait till they finish moving to attach. Now I can attach you. And you are the right thing. Yes. Actually, envelopment would be the same amount of goodness, but I think I'd rather counter envelopment than counter deception. Alright. That's that. Now, we're gonna keep the navies there, I think. No need to shift them around too much. We'll just get this all sieged down. And now we have a bunch of stuff who... A bunch of people want horses from Coritania. What is the deal with that? Where's Coritania? I suppose you're fine. Not sure where I don't remember where Coritania is offhand, but not a big deal. Anyways, let's resume. I would like to catch those guys there, even attacking into the fort, which I think I will do, so I can just get this through the fort zone control. There we go. Yeah, I'll take a battle where I'm attacking into the fort, because it's a plains fort. I have 3 times their number, and I'd much rather kill some of these guys when I can than let them gather up into a bigger force. Province of Icenia. How about people who aren't right next to me? Yeah, no way. I will finish getting this, though, because this is the provincial capital. Alright, good stuff. And now, what we're going to do is, let's see here. So this will get all of this, so that secures that port as well. I think what we do now is probably go for the Tutorum fort. The fort layout here is kind of bizarre. This whole area is completely unprotected. We could go all the way down this way, couldn't we? We can't? Why can't we move at all? Wait, hold on. You lead the way. What's the issue here? Is there a fort here? Oh, hold on. No, I'm stupid. The fort in Teodurum does actually affect Fletio, which does actually block this off. So we do need to go to Teodurum. That's fine. Not gonna. This is what I was gonna do anyways. But now I can see. Yeah. So this fort does affect this entire settlement, which does block off this. So that clears that up. We're gonna keep our boats. Let's actually move them over to apply more blockade pressure over here. So that looks fine. This continues going in. Keep our boats here to grab those guys. All right. We're doing good. I'm trying to play a lot more carefully this episode, if you can't tell. Alright, let's not do that fight for very long, please. I'll sell you the wood, that's fine. Over down there. Another good fight. We may take more losses because this is a fort attack, so I will be cognizant of that, but there shouldn't be a huge problem numerically here. Let's just get this cleared up. Fortress over siege. We actually didn't lose a really bad ratio here. The ratio is fine. Make sure I'm recording. We're recording. So far, this war is off to a much better start. Actually, last war started off fine, to be fair, but things are going better. I'm a little bit more in control right now. We did kill almost half their numbers, so that's really good. Right. You want leather. I don't know where I'm getting all these resources now all of a sudden. I think those recent things I picked that give me extra happiness, like that law change, are affecting the resource production in some of those settlements. Something like that. Not entirely sure, but anyways. So we found finally a mercenary force now. This force we need to keep an eye on. This is a likely candidate for a mercenary force that will be hired by these guys, which means, should I hire this force preemptively? That'd be quite extra. How much would that be? Base cost of 100, which we can definitely eat. 3.20 per month, so we can certainly afford this. And I think I would rather... Let's see. Let me look at the zone of control map mode for a moment. Yeah, so they're going to start in a place... Actually, they're going to start Black Flag, though, aren't they? I'll pick them up with my ships, and I'll move them over to Durawernum or something, and I'll bring them back. They could start working on Castellum and get us more... Yeah. I think I am going to go for it, because having another army roaming around, even one that is a bit more vulnerable at only 6,000, I'd rather have an army that is vulnerable, in a vulnerable position like taking on Castellum and getting this in our control, but they're disposable. It's completely okay if these mercenaries are killed en masse by the enemies. In fact, having this force distract the enemies and potentially draw an attack and not have them attack my levy, that is completely worth it. So I think we are going to go for it. Alright, so these guys actually aren't Black Flag, but they are at 0 morale. I guess that's acceptable. Let's have them... Yeah, so now that we occupy this, let's have them just, let's see here. Yeah, they're not going to be ready for a while. Let's actually, just to be safe, we are going to go pick them up. We're going to take them to Durwarnum just to hang out there for a while. We don't need to use them quite yet. There's no big rush. Ooh, look at that! Finally, we can colonize. And where's it coming from? From, Luguwalium. Ooh, look at that. Finally, colonization can happen. So we're going to colonize this. 10 gold, absolutely yes. Yes, please. Alright, now the name placement has got a little strange. That's fine. All that's left is Damnonii, which is going to be a little harder. I think Luguwalium can't quite reach it. Yeah. Manawia, though, can reach it. Alright. Very exciting. What do we produce here? Salt? That's fine. Alright. Nice stuff. Nice to see that happening in the background. Alright, on the boats you go. Sending you over to hang out in Durwarnum. Just take it easy and get your morale up. No big rush. If the army gets distracted trying to re-siege this down because I hired the mercs there, that's fine. The mercs spawning there gave that to me, I believe. Actually, no, I'm incorrect about that. It's because me controlling Lugudurum gave that to me. So that's fine. Now let's have you set to unit reorganization. I do want to get, even though I'm not worried about having them rejoin super fast, I'd rather pay a bit more money to get them in. Well, 10% faster though. It's probably not justified. We'll leave it like that. Make sure that I actually, yeah, we're good. Alright, these guys are coming down to Turdurum. Once Turdurum is in our control, this will block Fledio and completely protect this very distant provincial capital. So this will be fully secure, which is quite nice. And this also will secure all of this. Or excuse me, it's not the capital. It will secure a very important channel here and open the way for us to come over to Vod Goricum. So that's fine. This force is still completely untouchable. This force is still very safe. Alright. Let's have the Navy go back to doing blockade purposes, or blockade duty, I mean. Just to apply a bit more pressure. Scare them a bit. I don't know if that'll do anything, but it feels like it would do something. This war is going a lot better than the previous war. I know it's a little smaller scale. You coming? Alright, there you go. It's a smaller scale situation, so I know it's a little less dangerous, but all the same, I am feeling a bit more confident. And honestly, even if I never use these mercenaries, just denying them to the enemy is enormously relieving to me, given how critical mercenaries were in the previous war. So a lot safer to do it like that. Oh, I'm paused. I was thinking, why is the game so slow right now? Am I lagging? Oh, I paused it. I guess my brain congestion isn't quite over after all. Oh, that's a pretty unfortunate place to retreat to. Levy of Germania. Whoops. Stack wipe. Come on, let's see it, please. Oh, that'd be amazing. Oh, not quite. We still killed a couple of them, so... that's just really funny that the game was like, yeah, let's have you retreat across the nation to the other army who is under siege. Oh man, that's great. Anyways, yeah, that should be fine. Alright, this war's going pretty good so far. Eyes peeled, by the way, for mercenary forces, because I want to just keep track of where they are. But so far, we're doing very fine. Ooh, hold on. I didn't actually use that political influence that I built up there. Whoops. I'm not at the cap or anything. I'm at 500 is the cap, so I'm actually just at 100, but I do want to use that influence for something. I shouldn't leave it like that. Small micro mistake, no big deal. I think I will build a city in Dictium to assist in colonization and to establish more of a presence on the eastern coast up here. Dictium can absolutely facilitate it. Found a city, pay 200 golds and 50 influence. In fact, I could found another city right now, which would be quite a maneuver. Yeah, this is not the colony, is it? That's fine. Found a city in Dictium. And I think just to be very brazen, because I am going to be around 0 gold once I do this, I will found another city. I think it's time that Canetio finally becomes a city, and the main thing this will do is add a fort slot to Canetio, but the city of Stonehenge will finally be a proper city, so we're going to do that as well. Oddly, even though I early in the series mentioned that Canetio is a very high priority city target, actually ending up being one of my middle priority city targets. I do have a couple more low priority cities like Canoium or Gobanium, but it is what it is. Alright, that's that. Now let's just hope there's no crazy thing that happens with money right now. That'd be inopportune. Alright, so far so good. Having this under control is really nice. It just keeps the war it keeps the front of the war in a very narrow sense. What am I trying to say? It keeps things under control. It keeps the front narrow, keeps everything in sight, nice and easy. Again, I could probably get away with not paying my fleet fully, but I'd rather not take any chances with that kind of thing, only for, what would that be, 3 gold or so, so... I'd rather spend more money than I need to for absolute security, because as we saw last war, if I don't take every chance that I can, even a seemingly, good situation can turn around really quickly. And the fact I'm not seeing their armies roam around is scaring me a little. It does mean potentially... Ooh. Okay, we've seen actually this one before. This is in the wrong location, so we're going to actually not take this option. I'd rather colonize... Oh my gosh, please, mouse. I'd rather colonize this stuff first. Yeah. Anyways, the fact I can't see their armies may mean they've hired mercs somewhere over here, and they're all gathering them together for some sort of massive attack. So we will have to be a little careful. And if needs be, this army may have to flee back over to Gessoriacum. But I don't see their forces, which is alarming. But once I control these forts, this will really, really give me a lot more breathing room, especially once I control this other coastal fort here. Controlling the coast will give me a lot more room to maneuver around and avoid them hitting me with a huge mercenary strengthened stack. So there's that. Just to make sure. Let's also never pause. Let me rephrase that. Let's always pause. Let's never turn away from an active, warfront situation with the game running like I did before when I lost all my donkeys. That was a big mistake, so never doing that again. We're always going to pause when we look away from the front of the fight. So this is fine. I think I can probably also afford to bring the mercs over now. That being said, I don't have line of sight over here, so they could be in Castellum, so it's not a safe movement yet. I think what I'll do is once this is under control... Okay, I think actually I will go for it now. I'm going to be a little risky with these mercs because they are mercs, so... I wonder if I can bring the Brigantian forces over on my navy. Could I actually have... Ooh, hello. Okay, so here comes a bad attack. No, they're not coming here. They're actually going up to Ardeum. So actually, with this force around here, I'm not going to bring the mercs over at the moment. Not quite yet. They're not fully ready yet. Oh, what's this? The quakes in Londinium. There's been a massive earthquake centered around Londinium, with a large amount of casualties and some significant damage upon the city itself. The nearby cities and areas have also seen some issues, though nowhere near the deafening issues caused in Londinium. Our people are looking for us to set aside some of our funds to try... Okay, what did I just say? Please no money events right now. So I could lose 154 gold, which normally would be fine, but right now, at this very moment, I can't do that. Londinium gets ravaged by earthquake for 2 years. Oh, jeez, look at that. Lose a bit of popularity and some stability. Okay, so each event, the outcome of Londinium is the same. It's just money or stability. Unfortunately, I do have to take the stability option. I am below 50 stability, so this is a little unfortunate. Losing popularity with Donnus is a little annoying, but not a huge problem right now. So this is actually not the worst time to have low money, unfortunately. But Londinium did get smacked about a little bit here. That's unfortunate. Don't think any nobles died, though, which is what I really care about. I sound like such a monster when you listen to my quotes from this game out of context, but it is what it is, you know? Anyways. Alright, so it's not safe to bring the low morale mercs over quite yet. Granaries rated. Oh god, what now? Hibernia, Septen, Trionalis, Granaries. Actually, this is good, because I can get some loyalty in Hibernia, Septem, Trionalis. Assuming that I had money, which I don't. Oh, that's annoying. I can have her pay for it herself. This will give the loyalty boost either way, so this is fine. Yeah, Monoma can do it. She can lose loyalty. That's okay. All right. Of course, we didn't get the lucky siege win right there. Should have thought. Should have known, I mean. Alright, so if I don't get this siege done fast enough... Oh, actually, they're coming back. Okay, so I'm detecting, like, my spidey sensors are going off. Look at this situation here. This looks familiar. We're about to see an issue here in Tarwenna. So, what we're going to do is we're going to bring the mercenaries over. Even though they're low morale, just having them there may dissuade the AI. Assuming they can get there in time, which is a big ask. And if we get really lucky and we win the Tarwenna siege right now, that will be quite important. Okay, they are going to split apart. They're doing some weird movement stuff. I'm getting time from that to progress further, get everything in place. Alright, if we just win at the 28%, that would be quite handy. Alright, on the boats you go. Can we also pick up the friendly vassal guys? No, not you. I guess they have to use their own ships, but they have no ships. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's not going to work. Anyways, alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to come down, we're going to send them through Gessor Riacum and head down to Tarwenna through there. I think that's the fastest route that we can do. These guys are shifting around. Okay, we won the siege, so actually this is all fine. Actually, for once, the siege happened to win in the moment we needed. Alright, so Tarwenna is under control. That's really strong. That's going to spread out our zone of influence and also get this all under control. And now we're going to zoom down to Durar Korgum and actually leave the mercs here now. I don't think I need the mercs. Actually, I think it will bring the mercs anyways, just because now we'll have them dock like that. Okay, so we got that figured out. That's all fine. Yeah, so everything's fine. Mercs are high enough morale. I can pretty safely bring them in, get them involved. Let's move these guys out of the way. If they want to come siege this down, that's fine. I'm going to get this under control. They're getting their forces all organized, but my mercs are almost here. Now the mercs will... Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, that's through there. Okay. My brain failed for a moment. Oh, hello, naval fight. You can see there. I wonder who's going to win this one. What a surprise. I won that one. I actually gained a ship from that. Okay. Also captured this character. That's fine. I'll deal with you later. Come on in there. That's fine. Get this under control. You're still safe over there. A ruler is born. My king, a daughter has been born to Donnus the First. Told the baby is named Singatessa Dewika. That's an interesting name. Alright, she is in perfect health. She is the younger sister of Wosenius Dewicus. Very good. Alright. Nice. Oh yeah, these are both my navies. That's right. Alright. So let's actually go ahead and not have both our navies here. I didn't realize both my navies were set to go here. Let's have you actually split away the Liburnian that we captured, maybe? Which one is it? I'm not going to be able to find it. Let's just split away one of the Liburnians. Whatever, I don't care. I don't need to exactly be at a 2-to-1 ratio for it to be. It's fine to have extras. I just want it to be at minimum 2-to-1 ratio. All right, so let's not get too min-maxy about that. Let's have you come back up to here, second navy, and then the first navy. Oh, hold on. I see what's going on. The two, it's, for a moment I thought, where did my other navy go? Did I delete my navy somehow? And the two unit cards are just on top of each other. It's one of those EY glitches. All right. This is a little precarious. Let's have these guys come join from here. There they go. Okay. You are going to come up here. You're going to stay there, actually. Levy of Armorica is out of food. That's unfortunate, but not much we can do about that. They're about to get this under control, though, or hopefully they will. Ilika Urkia has died of venereal disease. She was the head of the Urkia family and a researcher. All right. Who's the new head of the Urkia family now? Doratios Urkis. All right. We didn't. Okay, we're actually fine there. All right, so we need a martial researcher. You're the character who I messed up the loyalty of, so we're going to not hire you. Belakianis Yakis, you're fairly young. You are a scholar, so that's handy for our purposes. Assigned to a research position. Yeah, so we're going to have our scholar be a researcher. That's pretty solid. All right. Once these guys reach them. Also, I'm aware we have to watch out for October 1st. All right, they're bringing in more guys, so they're gonna. I'm gonna launch an attack and be the defender of Torwena as soon as my mercs are, maybe at the end of this month when they're fully. Nope, not you. You attach. Welbutena Diwika has died of dysentery. She was the marshal. All right, those are more martial characters. Not you. Another Kalatia, you're 7 marshal, your loyalty's fine. Alright, you're gonna be the marshal now, that's fine. What did that say? You're the rival of the governor? Oh, you're the daughter of the governor, okay. That's fine. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this moving. 100%, 65%. If these mercs take a lot of losses, that's okay. It's just cheaper for me, honestly. Again, the reason I have them hired is so the enemy doesn't hire them, to be fully honest. So it's very much a sunk cost situation. But let's go on in. This is going to scatter them, but, oh, what's this? Oh, another naval battle? Alright, looks fine to me. Oh, they actually hired that mercenary navy. Okay, okay. So a little bit riskier, but we did win that fight. We actually took some more Liburnians, so that's fine. Where are they going? The Rhaenus. So we're actually going to hold them in... We're going to keep them trapped in the river Rhaenus. That's totally fine. All right, back over here. We're going to catch 1,000 of them. We are going to, looks like, kill 1,000 of them. Stack wipe. Very nice. And we did take this over here, so that's really good. I don't know if that's going to fix our supply problems, but we do have that under control now. That's going to block them from going into Fledio, which is great. And this army can now march on to Vod Goriakum. We've actually not really used that much manpower so far, even with attrition. So that's quite good. We'll go over there, grab that. And this force can actually sneakily grab these guys here in Minar Riakum. Yeah, this is going to be pretty brutal. Right, they came back out. I think we stack wiped that mercenary fleet. So I think, is that all the mercenaries in the region? I think we've really cleared it all. Not the literal region, but like the conceptual region. I think we've really kind of cleared it all out. All right, so you're going to head on back here. All right, I'm going to grab some guys there. Nice and easy. Then we'll split our army again. Oh, 1st of October. I didn't even notice, but I happened to get a pause thing here on the day. So very, very fortunate that that pause happened right there. I'm going to go back to manpower recovery speed. If we do have our succession happen in the next 5 years, it's going to be a regency, so I'm not as worried about this right now. I don't think popularity matters when it's a regent, or I mean what's it called? Like an underage ruler who has a regent. So where's Merta once again, for the usual reasons. Alright. Big fight here, should go fine. That bad morale from the start was just from the mercenaries, so hopefully it only affects the mercenaries, or hopefully it's them who take the big losses from that, so I guess we'll see what happens there. Looks okay. I guess we can look in a moment to see how that breaks down. Yeah, I think it was mostly the mercenaries who took serious losses. Oh, hold on. Stay there. Where are you running off to? Not entirely sure. But we will have you now. Oh, your morale is bad, though, is the issue. Get out of the way. Alright, we're going to have the mercenaries split apart and head down to get Nemeto Kenna. And then you are going to head up to here. Can't quite make that. Head over here. Try and catch them in Turnicum, and then head back over to Castellum. You're going to head there. That's fine. All right. It's all looking fine right now. Maybe we'll catch them down here, actually. They're going to dodge me, just barely. That's fine. Alright. So you catch these guys? No, not quite. I don't want to get to work on Bagacum quite yet, although it's going to recapture Vod Goriakum if I don't get to work on it. Alright, get to work on Bagacum, and then this force here. Go like that, catch him there. There we go, alright. Ooh. Alright, Mercs, you help out too. There we go. Just gotta whittle away at them. Slow and steady. I think I've killed all their navies by now. Okay, the mercenary pirates did respawn, so there's that. Alright. Yeah, so not taking the best morale fights here, but all that being said, I do have to take the fights when I can, when it makes sense to. Alright, that's a pretty good trade, honestly. Alright, now, let's resume what we were doing. Mercenaries are actually going to come here, and then you are going to come down here, which may seem a little backwards, but I'll explain what I'm doing in a moment. I'm just watching this force appear, mostly Meridia's levies. Castellum. That's annoying. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Alright, that's what I wanted to see. Alright. We'll clear these guys out, hopefully get a nice kill there. That should be fine. Then we'll come back over, protect our smaller levy. Alright, you are now going to go up there. A voice behind bars. It would seem that Kawaris Brennis, who is... Who are you? Are you that admiral from before? Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Did I forget to sell people into slavery again? Whoops. Alright. I'm going to kill this character and get some tyranny because Donnus is vengeful. Well, I guess I forgot about these characters. That's fine. I'll sell them into slavery now. My mistake. Tyranny is fine. Let's do that now. Yeah, I need to check that whenever I finish war. Sometimes I just don't think about it when I start the next episode. Make some money. You are dead. That's fine. Sell them to slavery. And I'm just going to release you. Alright. Clear out my prison. We're good. We're good. I want to see... That's what I want to see. Stack wipe right there. Very nice. Back you go over here. Actually, hold on. Before you go back. Let's do some more clearing out of that force there. Alright. Got it all under control right now. Technically, all I need to win the war is Castium under my control. Tienen. Yeah, now they see me. Won't get away from me that easily. Chase them around. I don't need Bagicum under my control because I'm not trying to conquer land this far inland. I just need Cassium, and then I can take the land that I want and get out of here with a good peace deal. Let's go kill these guys too, just to make sure that nothing can really disrupt my sieging efforts. That's what I really care about. Oops. Alright, stack wipes. And with that, we're going to have you actually head down here. Actually, no. Yeah, you're going to head down there. They're trying to go for my guys. I see what they're doing, but they're not gonna catch me quite like that. Catch them somewhere. All right, come on, 14%. No. I don't know why I thought I'd get a 14%. I'm never that lucky. All right, we're gonna catch him in the middle here. This little river crossing. There we go. Caught on both sides. That's going to be unfortunate for you. Even though we're taking a river crossing battle, we're going to get the full army in here all in one go. Okay, here come the mercenaries. This is what I was expecting. We'll get a huge battle here. Ooh, okay. Siege is won. Super good. Let's get that. Alright, let this battle play out. And then we'll be done with the war, because we'll have won the battle. Alright, come on. Let's get this. Clean up. 2,000. Got a stack wipe. Okay. So this looks... Actually, hold on. We gotta wait for this to finish. Just a few episodes. Or a few episodes. What? A few turns for that to finish. And then... I gotta wait for this to finish as well, actually. That's fine. That's not gonna affect that up there. Get that there. Once this is concluded, then we'll end the war right there. That's fine if they've got that back. That's fine. Okay, now with that, 99% war score, which doesn't, that part doesn't matter as much as what we control. So here's what I'm thinking. I don't want to go too crazy with overextension here, and I want to stay in the Belgica region, and probably only just take Meridia territory, although there's, of course, other stuff too that I could get as well. So let's see for peace. Let's reset. So we're going to want to get Meridian Meridia, Monopian Meridia, and Nerwian Meridia. Those are the three, belligerents. So that's all of Meridia right there. What else do we take is the question. Now, where else do I want to aim? Now, one thing I want to do is potentially have whoever lived here before Meridia took over this region, Frisia, I want to release them. Looks like I don't have any options to release them, though. That's annoying. I guess I could take the land myself and just establish a presence in Germania. But I'm not sure... But then again, I would have the Rhenus protecting this section of Germania, so it's not It's not really overextension necessarily, but this would keep Murania alive over here, and also I guess down here. That'd be pretty bold. I don't think I'm ready yet for an inland province colonially, so I'm not going to take Nuria. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to chip away at... I think I'm going to take Frisia. Even though Frisia is in the wrong region, it's in the Germania region, it's so geographically contiguous with Belgica. It's basically just a de facto Belgica province that for some reason this portion of it is just in. Like, I don't know why this southern part couldn't have been shifted from being in... Because, like, this is Frisia, right? This part, I don't know if this is Frisia, according to, like, ancient sources, but alright, sure. Paradox. And then we're going to go for Veliocasia. Any other occupants of Veliocasia? Yeah, so grabbing this. Okay, so I think we have our peace deal figured out. So we're going to take... This is actually a pretty substantial peace deal. 17 aggressive expansion. Not a huge amount, but certainly quite a bit. A much more successful peace deal as well than last war, of course. So we are going to take Meridian Frisia, and Meridian Veliocasia. I think this fully destroys Meridia. Yeah, this will leave part of Meridia. What part do they keep? Meridian Beowakia. So if we wanted to fully destroy Meridia, which has its advantages, as opposed to leaving them around as a tag, if we'd want to take this part too. But I don't want I don't want to make that commitment. I'd rather keep them alive and just take the land that I'm feeling more prepared to take. So we're going to just take coastal provinces for now. Yeah, this looks fine. This looks fine. Alright, so we did fully annex Menapia, though, so there's that. So we're going to imprison their leaders and do what... We're going to do this episode, so I don't forget. Imprisonment. Capture all these characters. The Belgae local power of Meridia accepted our generous peace offer. Meridian Meridia to Britannia, Menapian Meridia to Britannia, Nervian Meridia to Britannia, Meridian Frisia, and Meridian Veliocasia to Britannia. Okay. Look at that. Look at that right there. Very nice. All right, so we've got to assign some governors and all that, but before I forget, let's just do it right now. Get this out of the way. Otherwise, I'll keep forgetting. Gain some tyranny, but gain some money as well. Very fine. It's probably, again, not the most... that one's definitely not a good trade. I gotta watch out for ones like that. Some slavery. 11, that's a good trade. I'm just gonna go for it. Tyranny is fine. Actually, tyranny is kind of helpful, given that it improves slave output and reduces aggressive expansion more, so there's that. Yeah, because, like, Civil War Threshold, Cohort Loyalty, Loyalty of Characters, I'm not super worried about these right now. Should be fine. Sell into slavery. Sell into slavery. Who else? You sell into slavery. Did I get everyone? I think I did. Alright. If I had fully annexed Meridia, I could have sold them into slavery too, but this is fine. Let a day go by. Now lower our levies. We now have Belgica and Germania levies, just 4 units generated from each of them. That's kind of nice. And I guess while we're looking at it, let's take a look here and assign... The governor assigning thing, though, would be a trickier... Here we're going to expand this mercenary force. Tell our treasurers to stop paying the troops and stop paying the boats, or the sailors. I guess you're not really paying the boats, you're paying the sailors of the boats, but stop paying the boats, too, for that matter. Send these guys back over. And the Veliocasia territory we control, this is fine for a province for now. I'll shift it later. Probably I'd shift it to... Honestly, Semarobrewa is a pretty good location for this province, but a coastal one is fine too. Possibly Gaetia, Aka, Dentalis. And then up here... Tarwena is an okay location. It's certainly pretty central. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not in the province, but for the area. These are all forests, though. Another good option is Quarto Riacum, because of how many provinces it borders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's a little bit more central. That being said, I'll think about that stuff in between episodes. I don't need to make those decisions right now. I'll also assign governors next episode once I look at it between episodes. But thank you so much for watching this unexpectedly action-packed military episode. I wasn't planning for that to happen, but here we are, and we've been much more successful this time. So I feel vindicated that I'm not actually a huge screw up with this game after all. That previous war definitely kind of took out my spirits, but we're back in it. We're making successful wars like the old days. We're doing fine. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.